Hello everybody, I am Chandra here and today I am going to teach you the basics of FPS Creator. Well, if people say that FPS Creator is bad, don't listen. Yes, if you compare it with UDK or Unity or CryEngine, yes, FPS Creator is not up to the mark. But for people who want to just make their own games without any programming knowledge or experience, this is the place to start. Well, what you're looking here at is this main window is the basic level editor. You'll be building all your levels here. On the left side, this is the library. This contains all the entities, all the in-game elements, rooms, textures and all inside this. Well, this is the quick menu bar and this is the normal menus. Fine, and the bottom one is the status bar, which shows you information regarding the level you are building. Okay, let's get started. First of all, to build a basic level, you need to have some rooms, walls, floors, roofs and all. So let's go to segment library. Yes, before that, in this library there are four different tabs. First thing is segments, entities, markers and prefabs. Segments. Here all the basic skeletal structure of the level lies in the segments. The rooms, walls, floors, roofs, etc. are the segments, and entities are the in-game elements which you or the player interacts. Computers or chairs, etc. All the static meshes, in other words. Markers. Here you can assign the player start, player checkpoint, lighting and zones, hurt zone, win zone, trigger zone and all. And prefabs is nothing but segments which are already built, pre-built. Okay, fine. Now let's go to segments. In the segment library, on the left side you will have all the segments which are ready to use. Here the World War II is and sci-fi. Both these packs are already given in the FPS Creator. The other ones, Viking pack, modern day, model pack 5, these are the extra model packs which you'll have to buy. It's worth it, believe me. Even you can use these models in other games if you just get the license for this, buy it. And there are even few third-party entities and third-party segments, so you can get them from the community or the forums. Fine, now let's select a room, a very basic room. Okay, and left click to place a segment or drag holding the left click, holding the left mouse button. So you have built a small room. Congrats. Now to remove a segment, right click. That's it. Fine. Let's add one more room. Go to the segment library again. Okay, this time we'll try for something from the sci-fi. Yeah. Now to connect both the rooms, just click on the corner. So this, isn't it easy? Of course it is. And done. Tada. Okay, now you have built the basic room. Here you have the walls, you have the floors and you even have the roof. Here is a thing called layer. It's in layer 5 currently. The layers are like floors. If you just press the plus key, you'll go to the above layer, and this is the roof or the floor for the current layer or the roof for the layer below it? Well, we'll build a bigger one. So now we have 2 floors, but you need a staircase or a lift or something to go to the above floor. So first of all, we'll just remove this floor over here. I mean, we want a very house which has a very high roof. Well, go to segments, press paint only floors, or you can directly select from the keyboard shortcut F and right click. All the floor is gone. Yes, but wait, why do you need to remove all the floor? You can add something else, right? Yeah, we'll just add it over here, and let's select the hanger again. Now this time we'll take another route and let's just join it from here and press F, put some floor over here. That's nice, very good. Okay, now the basic structure of the room or the level is ready. What else is remaining? We need to put a lift or stairs over here and some decorations, some entities, that's it, and characters. Fine. Now go to segment library again, platforms, and select staircase titanium. Just place it over here and press plus. Understood? Pretty simple, right? Yep. And we'll do one more thing. Just take the segment again, press F, remove the floor, and just delete this floor entity. Now press M or paint only walls. Press R to rotate. So you have placed a nice wall over here. But why do we need to place a wall over here? It's pretty simple. Place another wall over here. I think you should understand by now. We are gonna place a lift over here. Yep. Now let's go to entities. Add new entity. Well, basically entities are the in-game static meshes. Select lifts from World War II scenery, service lift. Zoom in using the mouse button. Well, it looks as if it's a bit big. Well, you will see. So it's done, right? Yep. Now we'll save our level. Let's just name it tutorial 1.1 and save. Okay, let's just place a marker, start marker, player start, in this corner. Fine. And let's just test the game. Well, these are the test game controls. It's pretty much like every other first person game. Not very different. You can even customize or change these controls in the build game option. Okay, let's just test the game. So, how does this look? Pretty basic, right? First floor. Okay, so let's just hit escape key. So what we need to do here is make the level lively. We'll place some static meshes. Here in the FPS Creator, these static meshes are called entities. So we'll place some dynamic entities, we'll place some static entities. Well, dynamic entities are the ones which can act according to the script, or in other words, dynamic entities can react to the player, and static entities, as the name suggests, just static. Fine, let's select an entity. Let's go to wall furniture. Let's select a light. You can press R to rotate the entities and just place them wherever you want to. Okay, done. Now let's add a few more entities. Let's put some furniture like a storage box. Well, here if you can see, this has a red color decal around it, showing it's static. You can't do anything with it. You can just look at it, touch it, that's it. And here this is dynamic, if you can see this. So this acts, you have seen it, the lift, whenever the player enters or the player steps on the lift, it starts working, it starts acting according to the script. The function of the lift is to take the player up, and so it does the function there. And here it's just static, it has nothing of use, it does nothing of use. Well, fine, let's put another storage box here. Yep, done. Now let's go to furniture B. You can even divide the room into two parts, just like this. Okay. Add a few crates, debris, generally, and here you can rotate the entities using the R key, 45 degrees. But if you want a particular angle, then you can hold shift and press R, slower. If you hold control and press R, faster. Fine, this angle is good. Okay, now let's put this in the way, and here if you press these keys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you can modify the tables. If you press 1, you can rotate it from the Z axis, you can rotate it circularly, 1 and 2 clockwise and anti-clockwise, 3 and 4 angles, 5 and 6 in the other direction. Yep. Placed. Okay, so we'll place a few more things. Well, before going to the items, let's go to sci-fi. We'll select a few more. Barrel. What do people do when they look at barrels? Yeah, to place any entity, just select it from the library, left click, and to deselect it, right click. To edit it or to just change the location or change the place of it, left click on it again, you can move it, place it, right click to remove it. That's it. Okay, we have placed a barrel over here. We need more barrels. More barrels is equal to more explosions. Yep, done. We'll place a barrel on top of this. How to place entities on top of the other entities? Just take it inside, press enter, and it just stands top on top of the entity. Okay. Now, fine. Let's select an item. Let's place it over this one. Press enter. Yes, yes. Okay, done. Fine. Now we can change the properties of entities. Play start, right click to get the properties. Has weapon. Of course, you should have a weapon because we are developing a first person shooter game. Because more quantity, how many rounds do you want? I'll put 10 rounds. Health, I'll just change it to 100. 500 makes him too strong. Speed, hurt, fall and all. We'll come back to sound set afterwards. Yes, and we'll just even alter these properties. Here for every entity, there are particular scripts to show the functionality. Start means when the game is started, what should it be doing? Here it says appear 1.fpi. It just appears. Main, default. It does nothing. It's just, it again appears. After destroying, I mean if we just blow it off, what happens? It just disappears, nothing else. We'll come back to the use key and if used, spawning and all. If we go down, you can see this strength. Here 0 indicates invulnerability. So we'll put it to 10. Speed doesn't matter because here we have put static mode is equal to yes. So no matter what speed you put here, there's nothing that's gonna move it unless the player nudges it or pushes it, and that depends on the weight, its weight. Well, fine. So it's all done, right? Explodable, no. The table never explodes. The barrel explodes. Fine. Now what we are gonna do here is pretty simple. We have placed everything. We just need to place a couple of lights and characters. Zoom out. The radius of the light is very big, so to reduce it, just press the square bracket keys beside P to reduce the other bracket to increase the size. Fine, we'll put it right here. Let's get the yellow light again. Reduce the size of it. Let's just place these things over here. Blue light now. Well, actually depends on your choice. Nothing doesn't necessarily means you have to put it. Fine. Well, we haven't put anything up here. Okay. We'll put something for you. Fine. It's all done, right? There's two more things remaining. First thing is, what is the basic objective of the game? When should the level end? Simple. Well, I'll say go to entities. If he picks up a briefcase, here the player has come here to collect a briefcase which contains a lot of secret codes. So if he collects the briefcase, the level is done, complete. Go to entities. Here you can look. You should go to items. There's a briefcase over here. Very good. Go above. Let's put it exactly here. Wait. Briefcase. Such an important briefcase should not be lying on the floor. So we'll put a table. Yes. And the markers. Win zone. Nice. So if the player enters this particular area, the level is finished, complete. Good. So should we be putting any doors or something? Okay. So what we'll do here is pretty simple. Now first of all, we'll remove this structure. It's obstructing. The height of it is more. We'll select the segment here. So what if something like this happens? What would you do? Go to segments, print on the walls, rotate, remove it, place it. Now go to segments again, scenery, doors, right? Well, go to doors, iron use, place a door. Very good. Done. Now we'll place some enemies. A first person game without enemies is such a shame. Well, I have some good enemies with me. Let's go to model pack 4, characters, zombie surgeon. Let's place him right here. Rotate him and place him right here. Yep. It's almost done now. Let's come back and select one more enemy. We go to the fantasy characters and we'll select Minos for fast. He'll be right here and here and here. I think this is fine. Yep. So what if the player wants to change his weapon? Okay, we'll play some pickups. Go to WW2 World War II items. Okay. Let's just select a Tommy gun. And let's place it over here. And we'll add some ammunition for it. 1, 2, 3. Good. And we'll even put some health for him. Large health. Where should we put the health? Right after crossing the enemy. Done. So let's save the level and test it. Well, FPS Creator takes a lot of RAM. It eats up a lot of RAM, and performance wise it's not a very good engine, but yeah, for beginners, for casual developers and all, it's fine. Okay, let's start the game. Get ready. Yep, here we go. Somebody's trying to attack. Fight. If you just right click, up. Like this. Doesn't bring you down. It's fine. Try to outside. But don't worry, you can fix it. You can fix it all. Whatever characters I'm using, whatever scripts I have used until now to build this level, they're all stock scripts and they're seriously bad. But you know, there's a very good community. And the community has developed very good scripts. Fine. So this is the briefcase we want. And the level is over. Congrats, you have just created your first FPS Creator level. So what do you think of it? People may say, well, it's okay, but it's not very good. Yes, I mean, to just create this exact kind of a level in Unreal Engine or Unity, it takes up a lot of time and a lot of effort. Here, you have just done it in less than half an hour. I mean, it's so simple, right? Fine. And not just this. You can even edit the scripts like here, when this zombie guy dies, his body is getting vanished, right? So here in the destroy, you can just see fadecorpse.fpi, select it, destroy, leave corpse.fpi. That's it, perfect. And you can even reduce his health, number of lives, 50, and speed, hurt fall, if he falls from one floor to another, how much health does he lose? Mobile, no, I mean he needs to move, right? If you just put a value in this is objective field, I mean it doesn't need to have a win zone. I mean there are a lot of ways to end a level, right? I mean if he just collects an item, a level may end. Sometimes he doesn't have to collect anything. Sometimes he'll have to kill each and every enemy. So in that cases, each objective would be very useful. I mean, you can set his objective to 1, and you can set his objective to 2. Now the level will not complete until you kill both of them or you complete your objectives. Of course, you'll have to remove this win zone. You have to remove it. Fine. And that's it for now. Hope you have enjoyed it. I will even post new and better FPS Creator videos soon in the website. Don't forget to check out misplacedminds.com. In the next tutorial, I'll go in depth level designing. I mean, this is just a basic level design. I mean, you haven't manipulated lights, ambience level, or even the scripts. I mean, the scripts or the artificial intelligence scripts look very sloppy and all, but you can modify them. You can make a very good game. If you want to see how good this FPS Creator is, please check out the Bloodthirst. Yes, that's a game we have developed in the same FPS Creator which you're now looking at. Okay, that's it for now. Bye.